What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. There's a lot of new folks here who don't really know exactly how we are able to fund such an elaborate, sophisticated, and pure awesome, just a personal home aquarium here at Ohio Fish Rescue. So you're going to be able to hear from me, and you're also going to hear from the big man himself, my father. We do this together as a father and son duo, and you guys are going to figure out how we're able to fund such an awesome project. So for those of you that have heard this story before, you can go ahead and click on past, but if you want to hear it again, cool, there might be a bit of information you might not have heard before. But the rescue itself, it costs about $4,000 each month to be able to fund everything. And now I'm not talking about, bills, that's just upkeep. So water, electric, gas, food, medication, that all together for everything we have is about $4,000 each month. Now we have a lot of fish, and we've come and built this place over the course of the last 20 years. Before we started Ohio Fish Rescue 5 years ago, we were hobbyists at heart, and we loved monster fish. Now we purposely designed and built our fish room for the purpose of keeping fish. Then, one thing led to another, and we were able to build the Ohio Fish Rescue as what you guys see today. So if we happen to shut the doors on Ohio Fish Rescue for good, we would still have our tanks, our fish, our displays, and that's a lot of people don't really realize that, and they think, oh, you're a rescue, you shouldn't have this. But people need to realize we are hobbyists first. We love the fish keeping hobby, and that's why we did this, to try and help the community. But the question I get so much is, how are you able to fund this? Because yes, $4,000 a month, I don't care who you are, that is a lot of money to spend on some fish, So how do we exactly fund the Ohio Fish Rescue? Well, for starters, I'm going to let my dad go ahead and tell you what he does for a living. Hey, big man, everyone's dying to know, what do you do for a living? Do you have a day job? Are you retired? What's going on here?
You could call it retired, but no. I've been buying houses most of my life. When I started my family, we bought the house next door, and then we bought a house down the street. Anything that was ailing, me and the kids could go in there and fix, and that's what we did.
So doing properties allowed you to afford enough to have extra funds laying around just to throw at fish?
Well, no, not at first. The first, you're 28 now. So for the first 23 years, we were working hard. Paying on this house, you're paying on that house. I'm working all the time. I worked as a bouncer at nighttime. I also was in a band. I played out 3 nights a week. Made money that way. I laid carpet during the daytime, and took care of my boys. So raising the family and doing all this, I was constantly going, plus fixing the houses. So I had income coming in from different ways. I didn't go waste my money. I just started paying extra on the housing and the cost of everything. So it ends up, I've got one house paid off, and then I took a loan on it to buy the next house and another house, and so on and so on. Well, now all my properties are paid for, and I bought this house. We moved in here knowing that we're going to have, we're going to have us a fish room. Me and Josh, that's what we planned on. And we built this fish room on the side of the pool house here. We're here, and we were just doing our hobby thing. And, I had enough money that would cover all the bills, and with the house is being paid for now, I was doing okay. Doing pretty good, actually. And then we started the rescue. And then money starts disappearing everywhere. That's, there's cost for this, cost for that. It was just too much. So we had to come up with another way to make income to help cover the cost of this.
All right, now what I do for a living, you guys probably haven't heard it as much, but I am a structural engineer. Yes, it comes in to help with a lot of things we do around here. Because you don't really think about it, but when you're in the fish keeping world, you have to be a plumber, an electrician, a framer, an engineer to be able to afford everything you do here. To pay someone else to do what we've built would be absolute insanity, and we'd probably be about 10 times the cost. But since we are able to do everything ourselves, we build our own stands, we plumb our own tanks, we do our own electrical, our own drywalling, everything. We built this room. Well, we actually did the insides. We had our friends come out and frame it for us because it was just cheaper that way. But since we are able to do everything ourselves, we are able to put more funds into able to grow everything we have here. and you know, shopping around, finding the best deals on everything, which we can talk about that, maybe a follow-up video if you guys are interested. But my daytime job, I am a structural engineer, and of course, on the side, picked up from my dad, I also do the rental properties as well. So me and him together do this place as a way to just, you know, hang out with some awesome fish, do something cool as father and son. But like he said, as everything started to grow, the bills just started to go up and up and up, and we had to figure out a different way to fund everything. So that's where social media comes in play. That is YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Now these things have all, you know, gone up, gone down, changed the way they do monetization, and they continue to change as the years go on. So we use these platforms as a way to, A, get our message out there to our followers, to where we get more of a larger crowd coming in. We're able to rescue more fish, do more things, help more people. If we can't rescue your fish, we might be able to give you some advice on, you know, something we can help you with. There's people that contact me from China and Europe and Canada, and I give them advice, and sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. But it's creating that network that allows all these people to benefit from us. We created a network. We are now able to help more people. But as these platforms got monetized, that is money coming in that we are able to offset the cost of the rescue. So that's less money coming out of our actual pocket and just coming in from YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, stuff like that, and we're able to pay for everything.
You see, people don't understand that that's actually our money too.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, yeah. So if you're a social media influencer, that's technically an income, but we're just using the income from these social medias to help fund and foot the bill for the rescue here.
In other words, we're still paying for the rescue ourselves.
Right.
All right, another way that we actually get funding is people do donate. So we get anywhere from $300 to $500, $600 some dollars.
No, wait, why is that? Why are people donating to Ohio Fish Rescue?
Oh, because they see the work that we do and the nonstop, you know, work and all the help and the good that we do in the community and you know, giving out things and helping people, and they want to be part of it and help, you know, too.
Aren't
like
you also
part of our
a
fishy family.
Licensed 501c3?
Of course, and everyone knows that, but they can donate to there. You can actually get a receipt and you know, take it off your taxes, write it off. And we make other things like our Fishy Friday nights. You know, we make, you know, a couple bucks there, and that goes towards the rescue, our live streams. Think of any other ways?
Yearly fundraisers.
Oh yeah, we do have something like that, and that helps out too. So I mean, we got income trying to come in from many different ways to keep this running, and that's the most important thing, is to keep this running.
Lastly, I want to talk about our adoptable fish. Yes, we have a bunch of fish that go up for adoption, and I do charge rehoming fees on them, or adoption fees, and that kind of helps offset a little bit of the cost. It's not much, but like, you know, somewhere some people might be charging $150 for a clockwound knife like this. I might charge like 40 bucks. You know, certain things. My favorite adoption fee is $5, like the albino Oscars. Someone would probably sell that for like 50 bucks, $5, $5. You know, I got, you know, tinfoil barbs, everything in here. Every fish has a different adoption fee on them. It just helps us offset the cost of the gas to go and get them. So that really doesn't help fund the actual rescue itself, but it does help fund the trips to go and pick up all of these awesome little fish and be able to give you guys great video content. Okay, last source of revenue or income that we have is actually breeding our stingrays. So we love to keep stingrays, and now we breed stingrays, and we are able to sell off the pups and help fund. You know, some girl like her can have up to like 16 babies or so, or that's the largest litter that I've personally had. I've heard of larger ones overseas, but you know, you talk about 16 pups, you know, it's something like this. You get 400 or 500 bucks a piece. Maybe if you do some not nicer ones, they go up in price. So, you know, that does add up in the long run, and you are able to fund a lot of these costs with keeping stingrays as well. So we definitely love to do that. And we even got our albinos over here that are getting to the size that they can breed. Well, she can. These girls are almost ready. So that is another awesome way we love to fund. So just wanted to bring you guys a little lighthearted fun video. There's a lot of questions with a lot of new people that ask it in the comments. So just revisiting this topic, and hopefully this answers a lot of questions and maybe even able to reach a whole new audience. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next video. As always, stay fishy, my friends.